Hey, it's Aim from Aimalou's Artistry. I've had a lot of people ask me about under eyes lately, and I think in general, with women and men, under eyes tends to be a little sad issue, right? Just give you some options, because you're gonna, one, need to look at your age, okay? Your age and the quality or texture of your skin is going to make a big difference on what products you're going to want to use. First tip, moisturize. All of this, all of this, all of this. Now we are talking about under eyes, so I'm going to specifically talk about that, right? But whether you have oily skin, combination skin, dry skin, you have to moisturize. Like, you've got to, especially when you hit that lovely age of 40. You may notice it before, you may notice it a little bit after, but our skin changes as we age. We lose that moisture, we lose pigment, and sometimes things get better, sometimes things get worse. So you may notice like your eyes look more tired, okay? I don't have anything under my eyes right now, so no makeup on today. But you can see that both sides of my eyes are different shades underneath. They both have a little bit different under eye issues, okay, going on. But regardless, you have to moisturize. So my top one favorite moisturizer for, well, my whole face, okay, is going to be the Milk Cream by Saint Beauty. So I love it. I've tried lots of creams out there. It's light enough that it doesn't feel oily and greasy, but it's strong enough that it just melts right in your skin and feels amazing. Yes, it is anti-aging. It has lots of great stuff in it. So I do that all over. Then I add a little extra moisture to my under eye, okay? Now, you should probably do this morning and night, but let's face it, sometimes life gets hectic and you just want to go to bed. And so you just do it in the morning after the shower, right? Another moisturizer that I have been liking for my eyes is from Good Medicine, and it's called Starry Eyes. It has, oh, I have to put it on while I'm talking about it because it's in this. I just bought the smaller size because I wanted to try just at a local boutique here in Heber, and it smells wonderful. Number one, it's made of natural ingredients, right? And it honestly just, it's not too greasy. It melts right into my skin, and I'm tapping because I want to be soft, okay? Super soft to that eye area, that sensitive skin there. And so this is one that I have been enjoying. Okay, eye creams. There are a lot out there on the market. So you need to find one that is specifically made for what your problems are underneath your eyes, okay? If your eyes are really dark and you have more of a blue or a purple or brown tone to them, you're gonna wanna look for a eye cream that has a lightening in it, okay? A lightening serum. A lot of them do, let's see, I just got this Monet Eye Smooth. It's a nourishing eye cream, and it's supposed to have a lightening effect as well. So I've only used it a couple days, but I'll have to let you know about that one. So far, so good. I do like it. It doesn't feel quite as great as the Starry Eyes, but I want to see how the lighting effect goes in, okay? Is that supposed to help lighten up those under eyes? Now, when you're talking makeup under eyes, okay, let's move to that. There are a lot of different options out there. And I would say, depending on your age and your skin type, you'll, for the most part, be able to find something that will work for you, okay? Walgreens is a great resource when you're trying to find some things that will work, especially if you're on a budget. I personally would spend a little bit more money on these creams, on these moisturizers, to you know, just because you're working with such fine skin, okay? And not only are you preventing, you know, in the future, but you're also trying to manage what you have now. So there are fillers. There's, let's see. Oh, maybe I didn't bring it down with me. You can get like derma fillers, that kind of thing, cream that help. When I remember, I'll use it on this side of my face to kind of help my scar, help that skin puff up a little bit more. And there's ones with like caffeine in it, little supercharged like firming cocktail. This one's from Perfectly Posh that I really like. I'm running out of. So lots of great options. But when it comes to actually concealing or filtering out your under eye, that's when you got to be careful. And that's when you probably need to try a few things, or reach out to like me or another makeup artist who can help you kind of, find what you need. What's the word? Problem solve. What you need. Troubleshoot. There we go. Troubleshoot. Okay, so don't be afraid to reach out for help. Okay, so the less is more approach for under eyes, especially as you get older. Like I said, it all starts changing. And because you're losing moisture in here, you're going to find that if you use the wrong makeup underneath your eye, you're going to see that texture. Okay, so then you got to decide, do I want coverage? Like a ton of coverage right here that will cake and crease? Or do I want to look more natural and just only use a little bit so I don't get the cake and creasing? And honestly, us aging people, less is more at this point, okay? So don't be afraid to just show your skin. Less is more. Okay, so that leads me to primers. Prime or no prime? Primers, no primers. Here's what I think. If you are going to do a primer, do a quality cream primer. Okay, do a cream, do something that's really light, that will go on light and and sink into your skin really well, because you want that to blend in and not end up making the creasing underneath your makeup. Okay, so with that, I would stick, if you're doing a cream primer, do a cream foundation, okay, or a cream concealer, okay, or brightener, however, whichever range that you want to use there. So be very picky with your concealers. Well, makeup in general would be a color correcting. You would wipe the whole thing, you know, under your eyes to try to get it a little brighter, a little more youthful looking, okay, and to cover some of the things that you want to cover, no matter, you know, whatever those may be. The problem with that sometimes is you're taking like a green, let's say, color corrector, and you're like, okay, well, I have redness under my eyes, so I'm going to take this green, I'm going to swipe it all over the place, and then I'm going to put my makeup on top of it, and then we're good. Okay, not only does that give you a layer on top of a layer, you're also going to be color correcting or trying to color correct the parts that the green didn't filter out or cover up, because this whole, I'll get up a little closer. My whole under eye isn't like red, right? I have some browns through here. Okay, I have a little bit of blue through here. You know, in through here is not too bad. But I wouldn't want to take that whole color all the way out here because this part doesn't need it, right? Okay, so you're adding more layers on top of each other. Okay, so if you can find one product that will do it, that will match your skin color, then you're okay, you're set. There are some good ones. Becca Under Eye Brightening, Brightening Corrector is a good one. There's different shades in that. It's really light. It has a little bit of a sheerness to it, so that helps with not only the coverage, but the caking and everything. And then I personally am a fan of the Saint Cream foundations that you can also use as concealers, or also the brand new product that Saint Beauty came out with, which is Demi Color, okay? And that's going to be specifically color correcting the spots, so that you can filter out those things, and then you're not having a ton of makeup, you're not having issues with it clumping up and getting in your lines and that kind of thing. So a lot of options out there. So reach out to me. I can help you find what option is right for you. Last but not least, like I had said before, I skipped ahead. Anyway, is the color correcting. So that can totally be on a personal basis. Okay. I obviously was out in public today just like this. And if people don't like my scar and my under eye and my sunspots, then like, I feel bad for them, but whatever. Like, if they have nothing better to do than to judge me for my bare skin, then so be it. But there are times when I want to take time for myself, right? And I want to look nice, whether I'm going to work, whether I'm out on a date. You have those times where you want to dress up and feel good, right? Right. So that's when you're going to be going that extra step to find, you know, that proper under eye coverage that your skin needs. Okay. So 1, moisturize. 2, eye cream. 3, less is more. Okay, the less layers that you put under here, the better. 4, primer or no primer. You choose. Remember, I would say after the age of 40, less that you can put under here, the better. Okay, and then 5, which I moved into the primer, is the color correction. Okay, you don't want to have like one straight color swiping across your face. Okay, you're going to want to dab that color into the spots that actually need it. Okay, so reach out to me if you have any questions, but those are my 5 under eye tips.